Hi everyone, Portals is Melanie Martinez's newest album that was released March 31st of this year. The mixture of her vocals and unique feel has made this album possibly my favorite by her. I've been a huge fan of Melanie for years, so I was counting down the days. In this video, I will list my favorite things about each song. Here's my reaction of my first listen of the album.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference.
So, I think you kind of got the point about how I feel about this album. So the first song I'm starting with is Death. Now, some of the favorite things I have about this song is the distorted background vocals that say death in the background. I actually didn't even know they were saying death until I actually looked up the lyrics. The relation between the spiritual world and death. The chorus is catchy AF. And I love the little whisper she does when she's like, "I'm back." And also, I love the acapella when she sings the lines, "When you are around, I sink into the ground. I try to pretend I'm closer to you." That part right there, awesome. Okay, so now my favorite things about Void. No one will probably agree with me on this, but the guitar in the background reminds me of a Cage the Elephant song, which is a compliment because I absolutely love Cage the Elephant. Also, I love the line, "There's rotten things in me injected by society." The other line, "I hate who I was before," I feel is very relatable for a lot of people, including myself. Because as we grow and mature and we see all of our faults from the past, sometimes you just don't want to go back there. The lyrics in general can be interpreted in many different ways due to the amount of metaphors she has placed in the song. Okay, I gotta talk about my favorites about Tunnel Vision. The overlay of her voices in the intro is very mesmerizing and it feels dreamlike, and I am totally here for it. Then the beat afterwards is so catchy, and I'm not sure if the da 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 is a harp or not, but fuck, it's amazing. I love the eyes on the prize, thought the cherry would be better than the pie. And I also like where she does this thing in the song where she's like, "You like that, like that," which gets me singing along to it every time I listen to the song. It feels like a confidence boost because she says, "Obvious what you're after, and I'm more than that," which I find important because regarding the song, we are more than our bodies and what we can offer others in a sexual way. That's just what I got out of it. And can we talk about the distorted vocals at the end? The oh, I'm totally obsessed. Next we have Fari Soiree, which I probably pronounced wrong, so yeah. I'm not sure why, but the guitar in the background gives me like a Latin feel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? And then the song, a little over halfway through, changes completely, but it's in such a good way that I didn't even mind because it's just as good, and it has that layered vocal effect again. The only bad thing about the song is that it's too short. Light Shower. This I feel is such a beautiful ballad. It's considered a ballad, right? I'm calling it a ballad. She sings this beautifully, and I couldn't imagine any other artist singing the song better than Melanie herself. I absolutely love the guitars, and there's more distorted vocals towards the end. Signature Melanie, I love it. Okay, next we have Spiderweb, and it sounds like there's more harps in it in the background. The beat drop made my heart fly out of my chest. Okay, I may be a little bit dramatic, but the song is just too perfect, like this whole album. And the pre-chorus and the chorus hit, it made me ascend into a different dimension. Now we have Leeches. I love her voice has this very haunting feel. And the violins, I repeat, the violins, chef's kiss. The end of the song feels very theatrical and dramatic and sounds like it can be a scene in a movie when showing the destruction of a romantic relationship and the person just looks longingly out the window while it rains outside and fades to black. Maybe that was a little too specific. Battle of the Larynx. There's a line in the song where she sings, "I speak in cursive," And that reminds me of that meme where people will say someone is singing in cursive, and I just think that's beautiful. The chorus smacked me in the face, and I enjoyed it because that was like a ballad, but then it changed and it got even better. The outro instrumental was so soothing, and it was the best way to end the song. The Contortionist. Now, this song has to either be my favorite or a close second. Caught you like a cold or flu. Achoo! I just love this song. There's more harps in the song, it sounds like. The chorus has these overlaying vocals where one part is singing bones are crushing, stuff like that. And then the other one at the same time is singing pushing me, loving me. I can't sing. Don't even. Anyway, and so on. So I found that was very creative and it enhances the song. Want to know what my favorite part is? Is when she goes, ooh, ah! And then the other part where she's like, ow! I just love that. That's just perfect. And and I think the chorus is the catchiest thing in the world. That's probably why it's always stuck in my head. Actually, never mind. My favorite part is the ha 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 ha. That's like my favorite part. I always sing that part because it's my favorite. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I'm done. Moon Cycle. You know how in Ariana Grande's songs where she says yeah a lot? Well, when Mel says yeah in this song, it sounds even better than Ariana's. The chorus sounds so magical. It makes me want to cry. I feel like the song makes talking about menstrual cycles more normal because I can't think of any other artist who adds the topic into their songs. A lot of times it's considered a taboo subject, but it really shouldn't be. And I feel like the song's about Oliver Tree, but yeah. I really love the line where she says, I don't give a fuck because I'm so strong. That's just amazing. I love it so much. Nymphology. First of all, I don't understand the hate for the song. I mean, I know everyone has different tastes, but in my opinion, it's awesome, it's catchy, and it's one of the top songs for me because it's such a fun song. The chorus kind of reminds me of Crybaby and KD12 eras. For example, it also reminds me of the vocals in Fire Drill. The ending verse was so great, it could be expanded into its own song, honestly. Evil. We're getting close to wrapping up this video. So my favorite things about Evil. I love the lyrics and the song meaning. I bet the song was very therapeutic for her to write. I love the line where she says, I hope you slip on soap. That made me laugh because you could tell she was pissed. And I love her twist of the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Because in a song she sings, if you bite my hand again, I will never feed you. And I really like that reference. And lastly, we have the song Womb. I know I said this before, but this song also gives me Latin vibes with the guitar. And once again, she amazes me with an upbeat chorus. Beginning the album with the song Death, having the lines, life is death, is life, is death. And then she ends the album with Womb, and at the end of the song Womb, she incorporates the lines again, life is death, is life, is death, is life. Honestly, this album is just a masterpiece, and I know everyone is not going to agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. But I do appreciate you watching my video. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Change up. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay?